Hey everyone, I'm Basanta from Smart Tech Guide. In this video, I'll have comparison of Apple's MacBook models, the new 16-inch model with the 13-inch model. Apple recently released a 16-inch model by replacing its 15-inch model, and 15-inch model has less price, but 16 inches comes with a little higher in price. So depending on your usage, you may be able to stick with 13-inch or you may need to go for 16-inch. Let's look at the features side by side so that you can decide easily. First of all, the pictures. The first one is 13-inch and the second one is 16-inch. When you first open the laptop, you'll see this kind of picture, top view, and the 13-inch model is kind of compact and portable, and 16-inch kind of wide, and the keyboard size are different, but the space around it is a little bit more on the 16-inch, and the weight and everything else is also heavy, a little bit heavy. So let's look at each of them separately. The first column lists all these features, and the second column has 13-inch model features, and the last column has 16-inch model features. Processor wise, 13-inch you'll be able to get 4-core Intel i7 or i5. There are two options: 2.4 GHz i5 or 2.8 GHz i7, and for 16-inch model you'll have three options. One is 6-core 2.6 GHz i7, or second is 8-core 2.3 GHz i9, or the last option is 8-core 2.4 GHz i9. So there are three options on the 16-inch, two options for the 13-inch. Apple advertised like there is a turbo boost. It's basically a software boost for the processor, and 13-inch comes with up to 4.7 gigahertz of the boost, and 16-inch comes with up to 5 gigahertz of the software boost, turbo boost. Memory, 13-inch comes with 8 GB or 16 gigabytes, while 16-inch comes with 16, 32 or 64 gigabytes. For the normal user, 8 GB is enough, and if you get 16 GB, that's more than enough. 32 and 64 are more of like if you are a heavy user, if you need heavy video editing, or if you need a server that handles a lot of processing. In that case, you may need that, but normal users, 16 is more than enough. 8 GB is enough. Storage, 13-inch model comes with 256 gigabyte or 512 gigabyte or 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes, and 16-inch comes with 512 gigabyte. That's really limited. If you go to apples.com and see, it may not be available, but sometimes it may be available, it depending on your location and everything. And most available size are 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 4 terabytes, and 8 terabytes. One other thing is graphics memory. 13-inch does not have separate graphics memory, but 16-inch does have. So 16-inch does have AMD Radeon Pro 5500 graphics DDR6 memory, and you'll have two options on that too, 4 gigabyte or 8 gigabyte. two different options depending on what you are buying. If you go for 6 core device of here, you will have only option of 4, or if you go for 8 core option and i9 option, you will have option to choose 8 gigabyte on the graphics memory. And the general graphics is Intel Iris plus graphics 655 for the 13-inch, and Intel USD graphics 630 for all the configuration on the 16-inch model. Both the devices are available on 2 colors, silver or space gray. And battery wise, both device has pretty much same usage. 13-inch has up to 10-hour advertised battery capacity, while 16-inch has up to 11-hour advertised capacity. Though there is difference in the battery power itself, the 13-inch has 58 watt hour lithium polymer battery, while 16-inch has 100 watt hour lithium polymer battery. Though the battery size, battery capacity is higher, 16-inch has higher screen and larger screen, so battery consumption is larger than the 13-inch. So the total average usage battery capacity is kind of similar on both, just 1 hour difference on the advertised capacity, but it may be lesser than that in real life. So other aspect, power adapters. 13-inch comes with 61 watt USB-C adapter, and the 16-inch model comes with 98 watt USB-C adapter. You should use the recommended adapter, though you can buy from third party the higher power adapter. It's not recommended to use higher power on the 13-inch model. If you are using 13-inch model, use 61 watt. If you are buying 16-inch model, go for 98 watt, which is fast charging and all those. Screen size 13.3 inch on the 13-inch model and exact 16 inch on the 16-inch model. The screen size counts is always diagonal, so it's not the horizontal count. Display size 13-inch has 2560 by 1600 pixel, and 16-inch model has 3072 by 1920 pixel. It's kind of between 2K and 4K, and then the 13-inch model is kind of between little above 2K. It's not exactly 2K, but it's little above 2K. 2K or the 1080p. Size of the device, 13-inch model has 0.59 by 1197 by 8.36 inches of on the size. Thickness is 0.59 inch, and width is 11.97, and the height is 8.36. Similarly, 16-inch has 0.64 by 14.09 by 9.68, and the weight of the device is 4.3 pound or 2 kilogram per 16-inch model, and 3.2 or 1.6 kilogram, 3.2 pound or 1.5 kilogram per 13-inch model. Audio, 13-inch model has stereo with SDR and 3.5 mm jack. Similarly, 16-inch has 3.5 mm jack, and it does have Dolby high fidelity wide stereo 6 speaker system, so sound quality is a lot better on the 16-inch model than the 13-inch. Microphone, both has 3 microphone, but 16-inch model has a high signal to noise ratio and directional beamforming, so that's a little bit upgrade on the 16-inch side in comparison to 13-inch. Camera, Apple does not upgrade the camera so often. I think it's from 2012 or 2011 it's been using 720p FaceTime camera. It's all time same for both of these devices. It's 720p FaceTime camera. The camera isn't that good, but still it comes with the camera just for the FaceTime and Skype calling. USB port both has 4 Thunderbolt USB-C ports. Each of the port can be used for charging or data transfer. You can use any port for the charging on each of the device. Price. This is the point where you have to think whether I'm buying this or that. The basic model of 13-inch start with $17.99, and if you don't get any discount on top of that, for example, if you buy from Best Buy, you may be able to get a student discount $100 or so, and sometimes there is a sale $300 discount, that kind of stuff you will still get, but the original advertised price is $17.99 for 13-inch basic model and $27.99 for 16-inch basic model. And it's very rare to get the discount on the 16-inch model because not many people buy this, and it's not very often. So for 13-inch you may be able to get some discount, maybe 200 300 depending on when you buy. For example, if you buy around the November Thanksgiving time, you may be able to get 300-350 discount on the basic model. So is it worth upgrading from 13 to 15 16 for hoping $1,000? It depends. As I said earlier, there are many differences between the two models in processor, in memory, processor boost, in memory, in graphics. One of the 13-inch doesn't even have graphics dedicated memory, but 16-inch does have graphic dedicated memory, and other things are like storage. If you need storage of 4 TB or 8 TB, you have only option of Pro 16, but if you work with smaller lesser storage, then it's 13-inch is also available. And there is one more thing I want to tell you. These are the latest model 13-inch and 16-inch. If you go for one generation back, 13-inch model with 2 Thunderbolt USB-C ports, that start with $14.99. Of course, that has other differences as well. On the processor, it is still be a 4-core, but it only comes with i5, and the speed is 1.4 gigahertz or 1.7 gigahertz depending on which one you choose. And the storage, it has option of 128 gigabyte or 250 gigabyte or 512 gigabyte, and the turbo boost is little bit less than this one. And similarly memory, that comes with 4 GB, 6 GB and 8 GB option. That doesn't have 16 GB option, and those kind of couple of things you need to trade off. But if you are normal user and do not need heavy power or heavy memory, in that case you may be better off buying the one generation back. That's still MacBook Pro 13-inch, but it has slightly different features like lesser processor speed and lesser storage size and all those things. and that start with 1499, and if you get some discount as I mentioned earlier, then it may be 1100, 1200. So that's for the old one generation back 13-inch model. I listed out these feature for the latest generation 13-inch and 16-inch model. Now you should be able to figure out which one you should buy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and share my channel and videos, like my Facebook page, and don't forget to click on the bell icon next to subscribe button to get notified of my future videos. If you haven't watched my previous videos, go ahead and watch. Feel free to comment if you like to know something or have feedback for me. Until next video, have a good time. Bye bye.